After getting out of the hot tub, Helen gives Brian a haircut.
We don't have any of that rubbish.
Will you be able to trim mine at the bottom, Helen?
It's just gone all dry now, isn't it?
Very dry on the cut bits.
I need a bigger comb, really, don't I?
Should put on the shopping list.
Yeah. We'll put a comb on the shopping list, I reckon, because I won't be able to get your hair through this.
Brett.
Oh, I love the smell of that.
6:41 p.m. Dean is asleep in the den, and Bubble is in the boys' bedroom. The others are in the lounge.
These two got dressed up as cheerleaders for Bubbles one, wasn't it?
And the skirts were
I was a flapper.
I was
a policeman.
quite
You were
impressed, actually.
You weren't a fluffer.
No, what's a fluffer?
You know what a fluffer is?
You were... What's a fluffer?
Fluffer's the professional person that goes in and gets the guy hard in the porn films.
Yeah, I wasn't a fluffer.
You weren't a fluffer?
I think indirectly I might have been.
Ah.
Fluffer. Nice job. Sir?
You'd like that one.
I'd like that. I'll be your fluffer for the next 20 minutes.
So did you like it when you used to be with girls?
Yeah, I did, but it just didn't feel right. Does that mean?
Really?
Yeah, until I remember kissing this guy when I was 23, or he kissed me and it freaked me out, and I was like, oh my God, that's really freaking me out. So it was really strange.
How did that occur then?
We used to run nightclubs. I was with my business partner down at Fruit Machine, which was really big at the time at Heaven on a Wednesday. It used to be huge. Floor just at the bar, leaning on the bar, and this guy the bar was sat across from me and kissed me. I went like that. What the fuck did you do that for? He goes, why? I said, I'm straight. What'd you do that for? He goes, why are you in here then? I said, I'm just here to see the club. He goes, yeah. And he goes, what's wrong? I said, you never been kissed by a guy before? And I went, no, like that. And he goes, I don't believe it. Well, anyway, he's chatting to me for ages, and I got really, really drunk, and I was just dancing on the floor with me, and I sat down on the floor. I was sitting on the chair just trying to wait for Mark to come back, and suddenly the barman was beside me trying to kiss me again. And I go, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because for a gay guy, it's quite a thing if you can find somebody that's...
It's a challenge.
Yeah, completely. Well, for some stupid reason, I ended up saying, all right, I'll give you a lift home.
Oh, you good boy.
He ended up being my first boyfriend for a month until he broke my heart. No.
So you just went from straight to gay in one night?
Well, it wasn't one night, and then I went back. And then because then it did my head in so much, I was so upset about it, and I couldn't tell anybody about it. And I was so upset. I was going, what's wrong with you? You never moved.
Just told one person.
Didn't have anybody. I lived at home. Didn't have any person to tell. It was all in my head. It was horrendous.
We all know what gay blokes do, but I don't know how you do it though.
I don't know.
You don't know all gay people. They always think gay blokes do everything. You don't always do everything. Certain people don't do everything.
Because Brian doesn't know much and we've not got much information from him.
That's because I'm...
Oh, come on, he's Miss Helium Hills, aren't you?
What does that mean?
No.
Miss Helium Hills, that's his name from now on.
Oh, no, that is me. Unfortunately, no, I only ever slept with two people.
I know, I'm not you up.
Hair will fly, I just mutinize.
Do you not want to have kids in the future
Yeah,
or
I
anything?
want to have children, yeah. I want to have children, yeah, I want to have 3.
So how are you going to... Surrogacy?
No,
His pretend girlfriend can have him for him.
She wouldn't, but I have got a couple of girls that are interested in having children with me.
All right.
So, I do want children, I want to bring up children, but I only want to bring up children when I can give them proper education and properly support them and give them everything I want, and at the moment I'm not in that situation.
Yeah, but Josh, would you have sex with the woman to have the baby, or would you do it the other way, you know?
What, with turkey-based stuff?
Yeah.
I'd actually like it to be natural, but it's quite difficult for it to actually...
So really, you're saying you're quite bi, really, aren't you? You sort of like, you really are...
Just to have kids.
Just have children.
You're willing to sleep with a woman to do that, aren't you?
Maybe a few times.
7:28 p.m. and Elizabeth, Brian and Narinda are discussing nominations. This is forbidden by the rules of Big Brother.
The criteria I'm looking on is how good they are blending with the group, how good they are.
That's actually a good thing, actually, as well.
Tasks, I think
I look at tasks.
I think probably tasks first. I think
and how we all blend, and if...
I think tasks is really important.
That's what
in the end, you don't want to be left here with people who maybe can't do a task because then you've got no food, and then you start getting shirty, and then everyone
That's
gets
what
grumpy.
I agree with.
Yeah, so that's
in that sense, then, how do you word it in there?
And I go by who's negative and who's positive
Yeah.
as well, because a lot is, and I'm like, oh, can't
Because you need people to be
Exactly.
up rather than.
That's it. That's it. I agree.
So I know it's so hard.
You do need positivity. You do need, because I mean, if one person mopes, it could be like a chain reaction. I do think you need people like, oh, what can we do now? I mean, I don't mean you jump around laughing and joking, but I mean.
But people saying, let's do this. Is that what she did?
Bitch, that's my reason you're gone.
She's out.
Who?
I'd love to know, Narinda, I'd love to know what names they mentioned Peek It On with 3 people in
I
here.
know, that would be really interesting.
This is Big Brother. Would Narinda please come to the diary room?
What have I done? I didn't say anything.
Maybe it's the ball.
We never said
God,
anything.
I didn't
Nothing was,
say
nothing,
anything.
Narinda, nothing was said. Ding.
I've already had a
Cow.
Nothing was said because they didn't say anything.
Oh, what have I done now?
Hello, Narinda.
Hi.
Big Brother would be grateful if you could mention to all the housemates that the discussion of nominations is not permitted under any circumstances.
Okay.
I'm sure you understand that.
Absolutely. We just all get a bit nervous and like confused. But we do understand, yes.
It is a very important rule, and the breach of that rule will result in eviction from the house.
You sure? I didn't realise it was.
No,
Everything gets done quickly.
It is really. I'm not going to say it.
It's this is going to sound really nasty thing to say, but without Penny in here, it's not as stressful in terms of this. It's not as manic.
Everyone's mucking in a little bit better, and it's a bit more of a free-for-all, isn't it?
Yeah. And that's not to say that she wasn't a bad person. It was just the way that she controlled that sort of area and didn't want to let.
That's right. It is much more of a free-for-all now.
It is.
Which makes it a bit more fun.
Yeah, and everyone's getting involved.
Everyone's
getting
so
on with it,
capable
aren't
of doing everything.
I think everyone's relaxed a little bit more, don't you?
It's more
And
relaxed
Josh
up.
has come in as well. That's been quite fun.
Yeah.
Josh has volunteered to cook dinner.
And it just goes up and out the nose and everything. Oh, it wasn't good.
In the kitchen with Josh. Hello, Josh.
Hello there.
What are we cooking today?
We have some pork loin with a few herbs.
Okay. What's this?
Did you see what I did with it earlier? We coated it in honey and glazed it, and then we poured a nice cider sauce over the top.
Very nice. We're improvising with everything in the kitchen. This looks like a hoof.
A hoof? Well, that's for you.
Thank you, Josh. Now to a quick commercial break.
Would you like to taste it? I just do the taste challenge.
No, I don't want the taste challenge. I'll pass on to Emma. She eats anything. Emma?
Do you want the hoof?
I'll eat the hoof.
Oh, we lost our other chef, Penny. Penny was let go last week.
Okay.
And here's Josh filling in.
I must have what the Muppet one.
Okay, Josh, you're losing it now.
Get my buzzer out. The madness is
Josh,
speaking
you've
in.
been temporarily for 2 weeks in the kitchen.
1:10 a.m. and the housemates are preparing for bed.
I think the boys have got a plan to get Josh out.
Yeah, I think they want to.
What, to leave?
Do you wear that hat every single night?
No, only when I feel uncomfortable.
Right, that's cool.
No, because I know you yet, Josh.
That's fine. I quite like it.
About 3 days will come off.
It's very fetching. The second question is, don't you get too hot in it?
No.
I normally sleep naked, but I'm not going to do that though.
Yeah.
He's very outgoing.
Very
he's
outgoing.
very
I
confident.
think he's lovely. I think he's
He's
really
very
nice
cool.
guy.
Lovely.
I do. He's cool, confident, outgoing, charming. And he's obviously they were kind of vying for top dog, aren't they?
I think they would have found it harder if he was straighter.
Yes,
And I think if he was
exactly.
straight, the boys would have been more onto the girls, like looking after us more.
Yep.
Because they would have thought, we don't want this straight guy moving in on our territory. Do you know what I mean? Sort of thing.
No talking tonight, please, Paul, mate. It would like some sleep.
Yeah.
Good night, John Boy. You still got tag
It's
and
not
hear me?
fair. It's out of my control.
Paul, are you asleep now or are you awake?
I've been asleep for a while, mate.
Good night, Jim Bob.
Good night, Mary Lou.
Oh no, joke about the Waltons.
Quiet.
The Coen Brothers' Shaggy Dog story stars Jeff Bridges and John Goodman. The Big Lebowski's next. And it's nomination day tomorrow. Big Brother returns at 10 o'clock. And for the latest information and to listen live to the house, call the Big Brother audio line on 0901 5544 333. Calls will cost you 50p per minute.